Road trips have forever been a favorite pastime within us and can still do so, 'cause what better thanks to experiencing the vast array of stunning coastal views, breathtaking valleys, and rugged cliffs of lush forests and limitless desert terrain are empty behind the wheel. So before start, please subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon and hit that like button. It is free for you, does not cost you anything, but it tremendously helps my channel. Number 1, Pacific Coast Highway, California. It isn't hard to ascertain why the famous Pacific Coast Highway is taken into account as one of the simplest drives within us. Starting in San Diego, the route takes in a number of the simplest coastal scenery in California. Visit San Luis Obispo, Hearst Castle, and follow the long-lasting Highway 1 north toward the charming coastal town of Monterey. Your final destination is the famous City by the Bay, and you will find many exciting areas to explore in San Francisco. Read our full Highway 1 itinerary to urge more ideas. Number 2, Going to the Sun Road, Montana. This 50 miles, 80 kilometers, jagged cliff-hugging mountain journey, is the only road to span the Glacier Park in northwest Montana, and what a treat it's. Commencing from either Route 2 or Route 86, this east to west, west to east road trip in Montana will lead you on a spectacular journey over the watershed for a simple take an hour and a half through lush green forests by Lake McDonald, down into deep valleys beneath ice-covered mountain peaks, to Lake St. Mary, where you will see the crystal waterfall 100 feet, 160 meters, high. This road is actually a visible treat, so also keep those eyes peeled for the odd sighting of mountain goats, bighorn, and other sorts of wildlife that will be flying around. Number 3, Blue Ridge Mountains Parkway, Virginia. At 469 miles, 755 kilometers, long, connecting Shenandoah Park in Virginia to the Great Smoky Mountains Park in North Carolina, Blue Ridge Mountains Parkway Drive is certainly a road trip you will not find anywhere else. With a ban on billboards, commercial traffic, and therefore the absence of any commercial towns, the 45 miles per hour regulation is going to be a delight, as you'll truly admire one among the USA's finest scenic drives. Commence your journey from either Boone or Cherokee and find your thanks to Blue Ridge Mountains Parkway Road, so you'll indulge 5.5 hours of mountainous terrains, the occasional eerie fog, to waterfalls, wild turkeys, and birds, to scarlet sourwoods, to deep reds and vibrant yellows during the autumn season, and of September to October, to an entirely fresh bunch of wildflowers in bloom in orange, white, pink, purple and red during spring, May to June. Definitely an unforgettable trip which you'll enjoy regardless of what time of the year it's. Number 4, Olympic Peninsula, Washington. To commence this 330-mile, 531 kilometers, loop journey, begin in Seattle and make your thanks to the Olympic Peninsula by connecting onto Highway 101 via Junction 104. Prefer to either go clockwise or anti, either way, you'll still experience stunning views of the glistening white mountaintops of the Olympic Ranges, to picturesque shorelines, gushing waterfalls, small logging towns, past the most beautiful lake within us, Lake Crescent, and to actually make this a singular experience, top it off by taking a hike through the Hoh and Quinault rainforests located within the heart of the park. Number 5, Brandywine Valley, Pennsylvania and Delaware. Nothing beats a brief 19-mile, 30 kilometers, road trip that takes you back in time through historic beauty. Between South Pennsylvania and northern Delaware, you will find this gorgeous little route which will take you on a loop through scenic chateau country speckled with historic summer estates, twisting narrow wildflower-lined avenues that follow the Brandywine River, under the sweeping branches of oak and tulips. And if you actually want to form the foremost of this experience, make certain to prevent at the 1,077-acre Longwood Gardens, which incorporates an outside topiary, 20 indoor gardens, and spring-fed lakes. Otherwise, to experience and luxuriate in this short but fulfilling drive, just make your thanks to Route 100 and follow the narrow road until he calls Route 52 that takes you back to where you started. Number 6 Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Compared to the high-speed SH6 engine or the crowded, high-end RTE. Number 28 Along South Shore, the 57-mile, 91-kilometer, walk along Cape Cod's most historic and picturesque Route 6A may be fun guaranteed for this top 10 list. From Sandwich through to Brewster you will get to relish within the dunelands and charming historic villages that were established in 1639, through to the old Brewster store that's been in business since the 1850s. Heading to Orleans makes certain to require within the views of the simplest beaches that edge this league of the journey, so you'll begin to understand subsequent 2,000 acres of scrubby pitch pine oak forest and randomly placed water ponds contained within the Nickerson State Park. Continue your journey on SH6 through Truro, then bear left onto Route 6A where the scenic Bayside will lead you to your final destination in lively Provincetown. Number 7 Historic Columbia Highway, Oregon. Being inbuilt 1,917 is 23 miles, 37 kilometers, road trip is the oldest scenic route within the country and was considered one of the best feats for its time. Today, it's revered as a National Historic Landmark that puts on display a number of the foremost astonishing views you'll witness via your mode of transportation. Commencing in Troutdale, you'll start an exhilarating journey that will leave you in awe over the marvelous attractions like the Vista House, which sits over 700 feet above the Columbia, to the series of waterfalls, La Tourelle Falls, Wahina Falls 242 feet and Multnomah Falls 620 feet, that coat the foliage-covered cliffs and flow under the triumphant bridges that also stand to the present day. And let's not forget the carved-out road tunnels that traverse the cliffside, offering the foremost spectacular views. Number 8 Red Rock Country, Arizona. This straight 145-mile journey along Interstate 17 with a minor detour on Route 179 Red Rock Scenic Byway, and 89A to Flagstaff, Arizona, or north-south to Phoenix, is certainly an ideal unique road trip experience to possess during this top 10 list. Compared to the dense green, orange, and colorful treks filled with forests, this one sends you through the vast seemingly endless desert terrain and the skyscraper-like rock formations that crown the horizon and make you feel as if you were on another planet. However, confirm to prevent and admire the national monument/ancient dwelling the Montezuma Castle, or visit the Rock State Park, where you'll plunge down a natural water slide that's been carved into the rock to reassure you of human civilization, and to possess some fun. Number 9 Route 66, Chicago to California. Route 66, the first highway from Chicago to L.A., measures a whopping 2,451 miles, 3,945 kilometers, has now been replaced by the new interstate transportation system to scale back time and travel distance. However, the history on this road can't be replaced, and is that the very reason this road is so popular today. With dozens of remarkable old highway town, the vast desolate desert plains, this is often definitely a road trip to enjoy. See the sights of downtown Chicago, visit St. Louis, and make a stop at the unique Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo. Read the complete Route 66 road trip itinerary. Number 10 Outer Banks, North Carolina. This 100 miles, 160 kilometers, route along Highway 12, aka Oceanfront Highway 12, of the Outer Banks, North Carolina offers an upscale mixture of seashore experiences, white sand beaches, historic colonial towns, fishing villages to exclusive major tourist areas filled with summer homes and large hotels right over the beach. To urge to the Outer Banks, one must first cross the Wright Memorial Bridge to Kitty Hawk. From here you'll make your way north on 12 to explore the Duck Beaches and city of Corolla. After which you want to now return south of Kitty Hawk through the Pea Island National Wildlife Refuge and, therefore, the Cape Hatteras National Seashore, where the historic lighthouses unfortunately reside. Where the motorway ends your journey.